Hey everyone, this is Donnie from dgductdesigns on Instagram, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a duct tape wallet, what most people consider a duct tape slick wallet. The wallet we're going to be making today has 3 credit card pockets and an ID for your driver's license. And this is the front of the wallet, and we're also having a billfold, and this is the actual wallet I made in this tutorial. Some materials: you're going to need at least 1 roll of duct tape. I'm using blue plaid and electric blue duck brand tape. You need a ruler, you need an X-Acto blade. I recommend use a very sharp blade. And you're going to need some type of plastic for your ID. And in my wallets, I use top loaders for trading cards as the plastic, and you also need a cutting mat. So let's start off. You're going to need to cut out 2 strips of duct tape, each 8.5 inches long, of your solid color duct tape, and stick them sticky to sticky on top of each other. And flatten it out and cut out 2 more strips of duct tape, each 8.5 inches long. And you're going to overlap one of them onto the first strip you made, so it is a little under 3 inches. And you're going to stick the final one onto it. So you get a solid rectangle, and you're going to trim the sides so that it measures 8 inches in length. So you're essentially making a 3-inch by 8-inch rectangle, a little under 3 inches. Now cut out about 3.5 inches of your pattern duct tape and stick it directly in the center of the rectangle you just made. And you're going to trim one of the sides so it is exactly 1/4 inch, and then cut off the other, and then fold over that flap. So you should have something that looks like this right now. Now we're going to make the 2 hidden pockets. Cut out 6 strips of duct tape, each 4 inches long. And you're going to stick 2 of them on top of each other like this and flatten it out, and you're going to stick another 2 on top of each other. Now take one of the other remaining pieces and overlap it 3/4 inch onto the piece you just made, and do the same here by overlapping 3/4 inch. So go ahead and trim the sides of this so that it is exactly 3 3/4 inches in length. And do the same to the other one. Trim the edges so that it measures 3 3/4 inches in length. And to finish off the hidden pockets, you're going to cut out you're going to be cutting out a piece of pattern duct tape about 5 inches in length. And sometimes with the duct tape, it has really rigid edges, so I'm going to trim the very edge so it's nice and clean. And now I'm going to position the hidden pocket so the sticky side is just a tiny bit above the black line, about 1 millimeter, and then place the pattern duct tape 1/4 inch under that, like so. And then I'm going to trim the sides so that they measure 1/2 inch. And now when I flip it over, you see that there's a border of adhesive. And I'm going to cut out the corners, angling this cut here. And now I'm going to fold over the flaps, the 2 side flaps, and leave the first one, or leave the top one. Do the exact same to the other hidden pocket, cutting out a 5-inch strip, and you should have 2 hidden pockets right now. Now we're going to put them onto the rectangle. So the side that has this 1/4 inch plaid duct tape, I'm going to lay the hidden pocket so that the adhesive is facing up, and I'm going to place the rectangle onto it, leaving about 1 millimeter of adhesive showing. I'm going to press it down, and it should be able to fold over easily, just like so. Go ahead and place the other hidden pocket on, and then cut off the excess. Now we're going to make 2 card pockets, so cut out 3 strips of duct tape, each 3 3/4 inches long, with your solid color duct tape, and cut one in half exactly. Now take one of your first pieces, and you're going to trim off a little more than 1/4 of an inch. And now put it upside down, and you're going to place one of your half strips of duct tape and overlap it 1/4 of an inch, just like that. And position it so it's on the black line, the stickiness showing up, and you're going to cut out a 5-inch strip of duct tape and place it 1/4 of an inch under it. So it should look something like this, and cut off the corners and fold over the top piece this time. And then trim the sides so that they're exactly 1/2 an inch. And you're going to do this another time to make 2 pockets. And now we're going to place them onto the hiddens. So the pockets are going to be placed exactly 5/8 of an inch under the top of the wallet. So I use my ruler to position it. So exactly 5/8 of an inch under the top. And then press it down and fold over the 2 side flaps to secure the pocket, and then trim off any extra tape. And do the exact same under the other side. So you're going to have 2 pockets, each 5/8 under the top of the wallet. Now we're going to make one more pocket, so cut out 1 strip of tape 3 3/4 inches long and another strip of tape 5 inches long, and place the first strip of tape upside down, and you're going to take the 5-inch strip and place it 1/4 of an inch under it. So it looks like this. And I'm going to cut the corners off and then fold over the top part, and I'm going to trim the sides so that they are exactly 1/2 an inch, just to make things even. And when placing this pocket on, I'm going to place it on the left side of the wallet, and I'm going to place it on so there isn't any adhesive showing at the bottom. You know how there's that small 1/4 of an inch sticky showing? Well, that's going to be cut off right here. So you should have something that looks like this, 2 pockets on the left, 1 on the right. And now we're going to make the ID. So I'm going to take one of my top loaders and cut off all the edges, and that's going to give me 2 pieces of plastic. Now I'm going to trim the edges of this plastic so that it measures exactly 3 3/4 inches in length, and it's going to be at least 2 1/4 inches in width. So now I'm going to take a piece of tape about 4 1/2 inches. I'm going to trim the side so it's nice and straight, and I'm going to overlap this on the long side, the long trimmed side of the plastic, so it is 3/8 of an inch overlapping it. And that's it. That's just 1 1/2 1/4 inch tick marks on my board, and I'm going to cut it a little under 3/8, just like that, so that when I fold it over, it doesn't show over on the plastic. And now I'm going to take the remaining piece of tape, and I'm going to overlap that. I'm going to stick that onto the one side of the top of the plastic, so exactly 3/8 of an inch, just like the other side. So 3/8 of an inch, and I'm going to, right here, you're going to see that I'm going to make a slit right here, and that's essential. You're going to fold this tab over just to show you that the cut I made. Fold the tab into the plastic like this, and go ahead and trim the remaining tape here. And now then you can cut the side so it is 1/2 an inch, and trim off that excess tape. And now do the other side. So you're going to cut out about 3 inches of your solid color duct tape, and I'm going to trim the edges, just one side of the edge. And again, I'm going to place this 3/8 of an inch overlapping the onto the plastic ID. And that's just 1 1/2 1/4 inch tick marks on my cutting board. So 3/8 of an inch. And I'm going to go ahead and make that cut like I did on the other side to make this tab right here, and fold that into the plastic, trim off the remaining tape, and go ahead and cut the tape so it's only 1/2 an inch. So now you have your ID. It should look something like this. And so temporarily, you're going to take like just some tape. I'm using this clear tape to hold down the ID as I'm placing it onto the wall. I'm putting it right there, and it's going to be just a tiny bit under the first pocket. And I'm going to fold over the sides so it's nice and secure. I'm going to trim off any of the excess, and I'm going to take off that tape that I used temporarily. And so this is what the inside of your wallet should look like right now. The two pockets on the left, and the ID is just a tiny, maybe like 2 or 3 millimeters under the right pocket. So this is what you should have so far. The hidden should still be movable. So finally, we're going to make the outside of the wallet, the second part of the billfold. So go ahead and cut out 2 strips of tape, each 8.5 inches long of your solid color duct tape, and you're going to place them onto each other so that it measures 3 inches. And then trim off the edges so that it measures 8 inches in length. So you're making a 3-inch by 8-inch big strip of duct tape. Peel it off and put it upside down. And go ahead and cut out a 9.5-inch strip of duct tape of your pattern tape and trim the edge so it's nice and clean and straight. And you're going to place this exactly 1/4 of an inch under your 3-inch by 8-inch swatch of duct tape. Cut out another strip of duct tape that's 9.5 inches and trim both edges this time. And I'm going to place this, go ahead and place your duct tape a little bit, tiny bit above the black line on your cutting mat, like I am. And place the 9.5-inch strip of duct tape onto it so it is 1/4 of an inch under it. And press it down. And this is going to be the outside of your wallet. And I'm going to trim the edges on the sides so that they are exactly 1/2 inch. And when I fold it over, you can see I'm going to have this border of tape. And so on the 1/4 inch side, you're going to cut out the corners. And on the a little more than a 1/4 inch side, I'm just going to cut slits like I am in the video. And I'm going to fold over the 1/4 inch side, not the a little more than a 1/4 inch side, just the 1/4 inch side. And now I'm going to place the inside of my wallet onto the billfold, like so. And I'm going to fold over the 1/2 inch flaps on the sides to the inside with the hidden pockets up, like so. And I'm going to do the other side also with the hidden pockets up. That's why I made that slit, that cut at the bottom there, so that there'll be like these small sticky tabs on the sides. So go ahead and fold the hidden pockets down, and we're almost done. We're going to cut and angle these cuts like right on the edge of the pockets onto the adhesive that's showing. Do exactly as I am in the video. It's kind of hard to explain. But I'm going to fold the hidden pockets up, and I'm going to fold the middle tab into the wallet, and then I'm going to fold the remaining adhesive tape onto the pockets here. Do it slowly and gently so it's nice and straight, and then fold over the remaining tab into the hidden pocket, and then fold over the rest of the tape under the hidden slowly so it's nice and straight. And go ahead and press it down and fold over the remaining tab into the hidden pocket. And that's your wallet, you guys. It's done. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Please subscribe. I'll be making more videos hopefully. Please like this video. Please favorite it. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. Thanks, guys. Bye.